let's start with the Atlantic Division, the 8th place last season, the Boston Bruins. They finished the season 33-39 in 10 for 76 points, and they missed the playoffs. Team leaders for points was David Pastrnak. He led the team in goals and assists at 106 points, 43 goals, 63 assists. Morgan Geekie, 57 points, and then 3 tied with 47 points, Zacha, Marchand, and Lindholm. Goalies, it was pretty much a 2-goalie tandem last year. Jeremy Swayman, 22, 29, and 7, 8.92 save percentage, 3.11 goals against average, and 4 shutouts. Jonas Corposalo, 11, 10, and 3, 8.93 save percentage, 2.9 goals against average, and 3 shutouts. Tanner, do you have your adds and departures?
Yeah, sure. Why not? For sure. Totes. I guess like the biggest additions, right? So
yeah, just like you have to go for like minor league guys.
Oh no, I know. But I'm saying the biggest is like addition probably of the offseason for any team possible. Tanner Jeannot, 5-year deal with the Bruins.
I forgot it was 5 years. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but not only is it 5 years, it's $3.4 million.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Like,
did he really stronghold them that much to be like, I'll take the lesser salary, but I want 4 more years than I probably should get?
It's like the Boston was like, yo, this guy was literally traded. Like, Tampa traded for this guy a fucking cow foot. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth round picks. No joke. 5 fucking picks and Calfoot. It's just that's crazy, right? Like Boston's like they must have saw something in him, and we're gonna get that. Unfortunately he had 67 games last year. I thought he was like injured for most of last season for some reason, but whatever. He wasn't. He's now like 3 years removed from a 24-goal season, and then he hasn't scored more than 7. Yeah, hasn't scored more than 7 in a season, which is crazy. I don't understand that. That's such a what was it? Oh, David Clarkson kind of thing. So anyway, 3.4, 5 years. That's their biggest addition of the offseason. Otherwise, they got like I think it's Sean Corrali. Yeah, Sean Corrali and Mikey Isamot.
Victor Arvidsson.
Oh yeah, that's right, from the trade. I forgot. I only had the whatever. I had the signings pulled up. Was there any other trades? I can't remember.
Not that I recall, but I think Victor Arvidsson might have been their biggest addition now. You think about it?
No, because he's only got 1 year left at $4 million. Literally,
I know. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, like
5 years, 3.4.
Would you rather have 1 year of
lineup?
Yeah, I think I'd rather have 1 year of Arvidsson than 5 years, as you know.
I mean, would you though?
I mean, I wouldn't want neither.
I'm just saying, Victor Arvidsson only fetched a 5th round pick. Tanner Jeannot was not only a 5th round pick, not only a 4th round pick as well. Not only a 4th and a 5th, but a 3rd, plus a 2nd and a 1st.
Arvidsson was I'm not trying to be like, shit on your statement here. He was a salary dump, right?
Yeah, he was.
Like that. Yeah, that surely was a salary. Okay, I generally wasn't like trying to be like, yeah, no, he was a salary dump, you idiot. No, like I generally forgot if it was or not because that was Edmonton, right?
Yes. The other thing that I forgot about until just now, they actually did make the trade with the Hawks for that Victor Soderstrom. So
and they signed him.
That's another addition on their back end too, and he was SHL Defenseman of the Year. So, like they made
Cole Davidson doing
small moves, I think their biggest additions are going to be Hampus Lindholm and Charlie McAvoy, like being healthy.
Could you also say one of their biggest addition is new head coach Marco Sturm?
Isn't it Sturm?
Sturm?
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually one of my storylines I have here is like how well will the new head coach do in year one. I mean, this is a team that, gone from record setting to surprising a lot of people by still being good, finishing top 3 in the division, to missing the playoffs and finishing last place, and was lottery eligible this past season. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Boston is one of those teams that I think is like, I think the theme of the Atlantic to me is like wild card. I think Boston is the literal wild card in this division because they could be really good, they could be really bad.
You know what's kind of crazy? So they went. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how this makes sense here. Okay, yeah. So 3 years ago, when they had 135 points, like one of the best regular season teams of all time, the following season they have 109. So that's a 26-point drop off. And then the following season, last year, they only had like 79 points.
76
which
points.
is 76 points. Wait, really? 76?
Yeah, 33, 39, and 10.
So they had, a 33-point drop-off there? So in total, they had fucking 99-point drop within 2 seasons. How crazy is that? Can you imagine? Holy shit.
What it did do for them, though.
99-point drop, and they still finished higher than the Hawks.
We're not making this about the Hawks, these episodes here, all right? Don't drive me into that. I want to, I won't, but...
They still finished higher than San Jose, and they still finished higher than Nashville.
Oh, you want to shit talk San Jose? Fucking go for it. I won't stop you on that one. But yeah, what I think though is another huge storyline for them. I don't know if it's like a huge storyline, but it's like good for them is able to land I guess you can call him hometown kid because he goes to school at Boston College, not too far from the team. James Hagan, 7th overall, correct?
8th
or something. Yeah, something around there. This is a team that pick right there. The fact that he fell to where he fell is just teams were afraid of size. They were trying to get bigger players and it was 7th, yeah, and overcompensate for size. I mean, him falling to Boston was the worst case scenario to me. Because honestly, that kid,
I'm surprised Boston took him because that's not the Boston profile.
Yeah, but he's a local kid technically now. They can do a lot, have a lot of say in his development. I don't think he's got a shot to make this team out of training camp. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's already back at school.
Yeah, I don't think he's planning on starting the season with Boston.
But I definitely think he'll probably be, as soon as BC's done, he'll be NHL bound, and
yeah, I would say that.
And it could be perfectly timed for them to either be making their playoff push and they just have that extra offensive force to add to it, or they're setting themselves up for a really good 26-27 season and return around. Cap going up, money coming up. Everybody's saying that they'll be in play for McDavid if he hits the market. Not saying that it's going to get to that point, but it's all stuff you have to kind of keep in mind. And if they finish where they finished this last season, they'll be right in the running for McKenna. So it's like, fuck, Boston. This is the year I wish Boston would be good because it's like you're going to give them too many options now to have at their side. But
what I'm curious is if Boston has another finish like they did this past season, do they consider moving, guys like Charlie McAvoy and David Pastrnak and doing an actual rebuild, not rebuild, because you would get a shit ton for those two guys. You could probably just do a retool and be back in it in a couple of years.
Yeah, I think it just depends on kind of where they finish here. I think, at the end of the day, I don't think it's Boston's decision on those two. I think it's
Yeah.
those players' decision. And I think if they show some sort of growth, or they must have like a really good understanding with the front office and what's the plan over the next like 3 seasons. I mean, you never know, but it also seems like management is falling out of favor in Boston. It's becoming a lot harder to trust the process and understand, because like you had the whole situation with Swayman last year.
Yep.
And you had was it Cam Neely calling him out, talking about like pretty much saying, "Oh, if you wanted to be here, you would have signed already," kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Some of those terms, yeah. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's interesting. It's just, you got to wonder if there's not some sort of growth, if they're on a short leash or not in the front office.
Yeah, I mean, now that there's, the players aren't, being as team friendly as possible, like they're kind of just like, dude, you can't just fucking offer us $6 million for 13 years. Like, that's not going to work anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they should have said that, unless
Pasta at 11 and a quarter is like still underpayment.
Especially with how like salary cap's moving up.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. If they stay healthy, I can see them being in the mix, like you said, for the wild card. But I don't see them pushing like top of the division at all.
No, not at all.